Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Mike Benitez. Today we're going to do another ship bios video. Today we're going to be doing one of the ocean liner S.S.France. Let's get on with the story, shall we? France was a French liner built by the CGT, or French Line. She was one of the most beautiful and blessed ships in her time. Construction started in 1957, and construction was finished by 1962. Here we see the beautiful France being launched. And here we see her once after launched. The France had many features on board in the 1960s. Like, here we have the smoking room, the first class indoor swimming pool, the grand saloon, a first class restaurant. I don't know if this is the same thing as the Grand Lounge, but I'll just count it as a different. And an outdoor swimming pool. France was one of the last of the great ocean liners ever built by the French, or anybody. And quickly she became very popular. Here we have a poster advertising the France 1965 Christmas and New Year's cruise to the West African coast. So this was when she became a cruise ship. From 1962 to 1974, France was the flagship of the French line. She was the most proudest ship and one of the most luxurious. I bet people, even though this was during air travel, would have wanted to go on an ocean liner, and the France was the ticket for a splendid traveling on a luxury ocean liner. However, cruise ships were becoming more effective, so the magnificent S.S.France was decommissioned in 1979, I think. For 5 years, the ship went under a renovation, and the S.S.France was then renamed the S.S. Norway. Norway became even more popular with Norwegian cruise lines, and was the flagship until 2005. And here we even see her in a picture with the MS Queen Elizabeth II, the ship that we talked about in the last video. And yes, there will be many pictures of the SS Norway and the Queen Elizabeth II together. By shore, these two ships were part of a world of cruise ships. But there was a special feature on board Norway that Queen Elizabeth II didn't have. During the conversion from SS France to SS Norway in Bremerhaven in 1979, there was a special feature put on the Norway, and that was two tenders, where passengers would board these tenders and leave from the ship to the ports and bed them back again. These tenders were called Little Norway 1 and Little Norway 2. The two new tenders on the SS Norway, Little Norway 1 and Little Norway 2, would make it much more luxurious than on the QE2. But still, I think both ships are pretty much the same and still beautiful. She was actually one of the first ships to ever be on Norwegian Caribbean lines, and the Norway was a very special ship. As we can also see in this picture here, when she was converted into Norway, she got a new paint scheme, not having her original black hull and red funnels. Now she had a blue hull and two blue funnels, which made her even more luxurious, kind of like what they did with the SS America in a video I talked about. However, the SS Norway wasn't without a tragedy. On May 25th, 2003, as you can see there, a boiler exploded of superheat. This killed 8 crew members and injured 17. This result will be known as the SS Norway boiler explosion, or just the boiler explosion, or the Norway accident. It was later concluded that a faulty boiler was the cause of the explosion. Even though they said that there was going to be a new boiler built, This will be one of the last time the SS Norway served for the Norwegian Caribbean Line. Here is footage of the explosion by a news recoverer.
Black smoke shooting from one of its funnels. 4 workers on the ship were killed and more than a dozen injured, some with severe burns.
After that terrifying incident, the ship will only be in service for only a year. Then in 2005, she was decommissioned for the second time, and then then SS Norway will be converted into another ship. The ship was then renamed the SS Blue Lady in 2006, but she would never again become a cruise ship. Due to a halt of her scrapping, Blue Lady was anchored 100 kilometers off the coast of the Indian coast, where she would stay that way for the next several years. There, she will be a deteriorating ship, de- uh, disintegrating slowly that was once a true giant. While the people owning her decided what to do to scrap her, there she laid, all alone, except for several people who decided to visit the ship or to take photographs of what was once a beautiful liner. At this point in the video, you're probably thinking, will the Blue Lady succumb to the same fate as the SS American Star, aka SS America? Well, you're wrong. The decision was final. They decided to scrap the ship. Demolition began in 2006. And for the next 2 years, the Blue Lady would be dismantled, pieces of her disappearing, and nobody to enjoy her luxuries. However, her name was Blue Lady. Norway still stand. The once beautiful France now sat as a rusting hulk as the Blue Lady, and by 2008, nothing was left of the great ship. Until a piece of her bow section was auctioned off in Paris and is now an exhibit. It pains to see just a beautiful ship being to rust and then to be scrapped. Thank you guys for watching this video of the S.S.France, aka SS Norway, aka SS Blue Lady. She was once a beautiful ship, but now is gone, thanks to scrap. She could have just been left there, or she could have been put into a museum, but it wasn't helpful. This is Michael Benitez signing out on the story of the S.S. France. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.